stream and restart it, but we're back. I think my bandwidth is having issues at the moment, which is not cool. But export URL. Let's see. /fuzz. Let's see if I get disconnected here. My bandwidth even gonna be able to take this? Let's find out. It takes ages for stream to catch up to. When mine came back up, it was like 10 minutes off sync. Oh my god. Yep, don't use Streamlabs, I can say that much. For sure, dude. For sure, I get you. Streamlabs has been alright. It's been okay. But I get you. Let's see here. So I'm gonna set the authorized scope here to this. I'm just gonna change this over to scope. And it is anything asterisk, actually, all about this. And web enum. We're just gonna add any and all web enum that we get to go here. In the meantime, I'm going to grab this and hopefully not disconnect, but we'll see. Add an additional / and we're gonna check with words for any directories. Just doing our preliminary enumeration. Exactly what happened. And let's see if we can register a user in the meantime. Sign up now. Sorry, guest registration is currently not enabled. Our API and database engineers are working on fixing functionality as soon as possible. Alright, so we did find categories, which is cool. But that would just take us here. And browse mystery, browse fiction, biography. So each one of these is a UUID, which is great. Very secure, you know, kind of concept. Life of Alan Turing. Let's say I want to purchase a book. Purchase book feature is coming soon. Do we have any IDOR? No, not HTTPS. Alright, so we do have unexpected line 1. Okay, this is annoying me really bad. There's a way, like, oh, you know what it is? It's in Chrome. Chrome Burp Suite upgrading to HTTPS. I need to prevent that. That hints there may be an API. Yeah, it does hint that there's going to be some kind of API. But with Chromium, there should be like a config about config. Open Chrome settings. We're using Chromium here, but open Chrome settings, HTTPS, this is shown on security. HTTPS, security, and to advanced, and then always use secure connections. And that is turned off, which is weird. Why are we getting upgraded constantly to HTTPS? Not gonna lie, it's very annoying. That bug in burp is still not fixed, says VAngel. I don't have Pro, so I don't use the browser as much. No, there's a fix, dude. There's a fix. And about config. I want to say or something. Burp Suite. Upgrading to HTTPS. Hold on, we can find this. 1 second, family. 1 second, S1REN official family. All right. Application loading on localhost 3000. It does not use HTTPS, and I've set a host name on my Etsy hosts. Also HTTPS cache. I've experienced identical behavior. Working on fixing the issue. No, there is a way. Let's go here. Tools, clear browsing data, and then not cookies, but sure, browsing history, crash all, clear all, and then clear all of this from all time. That may work. Okay. And if I had 0, that fails to connect because it attempts over 443. Great. Fantastic. What if we go to that? That is not found. 3. Again, it tries to go over HTTPS. This is killing me, man. I can't test a thing. Hold on. Force HTTPS or something. Burp Suite. Force HTTPS. Hi, Burp Suite team. I recently started facing issues when proxy is enabled in Firefox with private browsing. Burp Suite built in Chrome browser force HTTPS site. Hi. Can you confirm? I'm Lucio Tan is a welcomed intruder. Welcome, I'm Lucio Tan, and thank you for following the S1REN official family. Right now we're trying to figure out why Burp is crapping out on us right now. Yeah, no, we did all this. It's not there. But I remember it was like an about config or about Chrome about config. Yeah, it's just about config, and then that is not even pulling up. Let's see. Normal Firefox app proxy. So Burp's embedded browser worked fine. I checked on Firefox, worked fine as well. I mean, if I have to pipe this through Firefox, I'll just do it, but screenshot privacy and security, HTTPS only mode in Firefox. That's for that though. Say proxy settings. Let's take a look here. Proxy settings and history, default, interception, set connection, header on incoming connects to HTTP 1. So maybe one of these, just from memory. I ran into this issue before. This is just the browser wanting to use HTTPS. Alright, if it's the browser wanting to use HTTPS, Chromium, disable HTTPS, basically. Disable website redirection to there. Want to disable this, because I am a tester and I am testing things. Thank you, this is the answer I was looking for. And hold on, insecure content. Add your website under the allowed insecure content. So we'll add our target here and allow to show insecure content. HTTP here, and that looks good. Now let's go ahead and give this a refresh. Looks good, and /. And no, it still wants to connect over 443. Go ahead and close this out. Not even gonna play. Open browser. And can't cancel out of this. And we're gonna get to copying this link. We'll copy the address or copy the link. And let's go ahead and log in again. Un momento while I change this. What was the website again? Hacker or something? The actual like website? I'm trying to log in a bookstore here, which I still have a connection. I guess that's fine. Which is fine. Let me go ahead and bring this. It's hackinghub.io. 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 Okay. And loading. Alright, so good. That downgraded HTTPS. And the box is launched and we are still connected. Alright, swapping back. And here we are. And we only found categories here. Nothing's really going on, but we're going to keep letting that go. Authors, there's a Jane Doe, John Smith. Let's go ahead and check out and see if there's any like APIs. So what we're going to do is just do a quick ping on this. And we're going to do an nmap of it. Excuse me, ping this. Ping that. Ping dash or nmap dash f. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. We're going to copy it. Bring this over to our nmap scan. I got it fixed. We got it fixed here, guys. We got it fixed. Alright, so HTTP SSH, there's my SQL and Abyss on 9999. So what's up on 9999, huh? What is on 9999? Error, not part of the CTF training. Okay. Yeah, BS. So export URL equals to this. And, oh my god, my computer. There we go. And let's see here. Authenticated fuzzing, directories. And let's do we're gonna test for, nothing's coming up there. I'm gonna test for files, for words. Let's do medium words instead. Medium words. Okay, lots of that. We're gonna dash HH on any of those 36. See what we get back. And additionally, I'm gonna grab this and check and see if there's any left behind config files. There we go. Yeah, we got it, Tibby. We got it. And we got it. We got it. Good. Got it. Fuzz files. And that should be fine. Rocking this. And we're gonna suppress that here. Dash HH 236. Let's see. Oh god, oh god. Forgot to not resize. There we go. Alright, so that's rockin'. Not part of the CTF training, my ass. But what we will do in the meantime is start enumerating any API information. Like we have categories. We're gonna look at this view page source and take a quick look through things here. This could be a UUID call to an API, which is cool. SHA integrity, cross origin, anonymous. Let's go ahead and click this, and then what we're gonna do is turn on intercept, refresh, send that to repeater, and let that go through, and send and take a look from the server. It's using WorkZerg 3.0.2. So let's see if there's any WorkZerg 3.02 or exploits, or CV. WorkZerg vulnerabilities, CVE, POC, GitHub. Anything at all. Ensure settings merge slashes is set to false, resulting in not found for repeated slashes. Request against. Alright. This is still fuzzing. And what else do we get back? How many bytes? 2,766. I'm gonna go ahead and just, if it's a UUID, that's great. I'm gonna drop this in here and intentionally throw something bogus. Alright, so we got error expecting value line 1 of column 1 char 0. Interesting. Order by 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if maybe this is a SQL injection. Let's do convert to selection, URL, encode, key characters. And that did not return anything bad there. Let's try 1, 2, and 1. And let's just try this. And it is running MySQL, right? Was that 3306? Yeah, so let's try and see if we can get it to sleep. That might have been why too. Let's try and sleep 5. And then take this for selection, and this should just be Control U. There we go. Send. Expecting line 1, column 1. All right. What if I drop a numerical in here? What if I drop this in here? Expecting line 1, which is a UUID column 1 character 0. If I drop nothing in here, what do we get? Okay. There's got to be some subdomains too. I bet you there's a subdomain. It's got to be something like that. But we have WorkZerg, so I'm going to add this at least here in case there's a new CVE. Just in case. And we are. And we're just really not finding anything here, dude. Nothing is popping up. What we can do in the meantime is bust the subdomains. So instead, what we're gonna do is export that URL to be on port 80. And we're gonna say fuzz.this and drop out of this, save our connection and bandwidth. And we're gonna we're gonna fuzz large words. And export that and dash. Well, let's see what it gives us. First check. Whoa, could not resolve host. Okay. I have 2 Z's. 3 rather. Alright, so large words isn't working there. Let me find the subdomains word list. I just use that, honest to God. Web content, discovery, DNS, and then we'll drop this in here and see how this goes. Nothing! What is going on? Could not resolve. Alright, so wfuzz could not resolve host. I needed to continue going if it could not resolve. That's fine. Wfuzz, 1 second. Wfuzz to continue if it's not going. Wfuzz, this. Let's find out. Oh, it's a CTF port, it can be ignored? Okay, got you. Alright. Alright, so we may have to use GoBuster for this. That's fine. We're gonna use GoBuster. And we're gonna say DNS-D is this, and hopefully I do not get disconnected, man. That's all I gotta say about that. And here we are. That is it. Not threads of 30, but like 2 threads. I mean, it should find some pretty common ones if they exist. Fingers crossed I don't get DC'd. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's get that API. Sign up. Register. That freaking API, give me something. Browse fiction. Nothing in this category. Example domain, more information. That's just example. More details, the world today. Well, let's take a look. Any thoughts, any ideas? There is one here. And if we, because on S1REN Official, we do things as a community. And I take community feedback. But hey, no heavy spoilers. No heavy spoilers, Kay. Can't say. That's fine. That's okay. Let's go ahead and intercept. So the feature is not there. It's fine. We have an SID viewport. Drop that. Mystery. More details. Purchase book. Feature coming soon. Purchase book feature. Where does it want to go? If I try to hit purchase book, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna inspect this. Go to application and let's take a look. If there's any cookies in here? Not even a single cookie. Session storage. Local storage. Oh, it's in an iframe. Great. Well, that could just be part of the... You know what, that could be part of the way he's doing it from a developmental standpoint. Periodic background sync. Alright. And thank you guys for the subscriptions earlier. The more that I get, the more labs we can do and the more fun we can have. But let's check it out here. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you for all those subs. There's a login here. I mean, what? Admin, it's not going to be something stupid. Like, I'm wasting my time here if this is a hard box. But I can do something like this and this and intercept it and see where it wants to go. Like, it wants to go to /login, which is great. Let's send that to repeater. And it'll say 200 OK. Very cookie. Very cookie header. So workzerg. Very cookie header. What is this? When all the following conditions are met, a response containing data intended for one client may be cached and subsequently sent by a proxy to other clients. If the proxy also caches set cookie headers, it may send one client session cookie to other clients. We don't have any session cookie at all. There is no session cookie. The session cookie is not present. It is not here. And we can't register. So yeah, this is a pretty tough machine thus far. Is he gonna be doing some loopy stuff? Let's see. Still no subdomains popping up. Goodness gracious. At least tell me for my bandwidth purposes, am I wasting my time? Because it says asterisk dot this domain. Like, let's see. No need for DNS enum? Okay. No need. Thank you. I don't want to waste my time there. It is actually just a web application. Okay. Just to save your bandwidth. Thank you, thank you. Isn't this just interesting? Bestsellers, award winners. What's the privacy policy? You know, #, contact us, help center. Browse categories. Where is it? Where are you? Maybe something in the login? Anything reflected? No search functionality at all. You know what it could be? Hold on 1 second. Idea. I'm gonna clear our browsing data and basic, clear everything but cookies. And what I'm gonna do is go to Burp Suite, proxy intercept is off, HTTP history, and we're gonna clear history. And yeah, you guys are thinking, what? This is S1REN. They wrote the OSW, or co-authored and prototyped the OSWA from OffSec. How have they not cracked this yet? I'm sorry. This is a hard one. This came from John Hammond too, so mad respect to you, John Hammond. Mad respect. But yeah. Let's see here, hon. Let's see what we got. Welcome to our bookstore. So, proxy settings. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna refresh this. Come on. Okay. That's it? Are you freaking kidding me? There's no vulnerable third party anything? npm bootstrap dist to a JS file? And there's no other JS that's here that's making like a call or anything? What in the hell did you do, John Hammond? What did you do? I mean, it's gotta be something with this, right? Or am I going down a rabbit hole? What if I drop half of this in here? It attempts to upgrade to HTTPS. Error value line 1, column 1, char 0. Go ahead and pretty print that. Let's go back to our repeater tab. And drop an A in here. So anything here. What we could do is just fuzz it. I'm thinking maybe SQL injection. I mean, it can't be as easy as a SQL injection, dude. There's just no way. There's no way he's gonna make it as easy as a SQL freaking injection. Like, there's no way. What about like, where's that polyglot? What was it? It was Hacktrix, SSTI, polyglot. There should be a polyglot cheat sheet just to test something here. There's like an all check polyglot. Though I don't really see it using a templating engine. It's gotta be something with workzerg. Workzerg CVEs. Full disclosure, this one took me 4 streams to solve, technically 3 because we cheesed it in the first stream, lol. But I'd say, alright, then give me, you cheesed it in the first stream, give me one hint. Give me one hint, because we all know it's not going to be as easy as a SQL injection or anything else that I have just devoured here. And there's no reflected value, right? Hold on one second. Invalid username or password, admin. Root, any error message, username, or enumeration, administrator. Is it in like an eval statement? Is it code injection through an eval statement, perhaps? Hold on. If I go here and it's using Python, Python eval, that would be Python code injection. Python code injection could be that. Alright. I might be on the right path here. If it's an eval, then we might be able to, hold on, Hacktrix. Bypassing Python sandboxes. Using something like Python Hacktrix. Python code injection. No, I'm not looking for this. I'm looking for an actual, like, eval, and then we can execute code. I mean, maybe I can cheese it here. Hold on. os.system. If it's an eval statement, then maybe I can break it. Hold on. Python code injection. Come on, internet. See if we have access to that. No. Let's see. Import. Am I on the right path here? Am I just on the wrong path or the right path? Like, what is going on? Hold on. Is it a code injection? Vulnerability? That's if there's the interactive console. Because we have a UUID, right? And that's still error. JSON expecting, did you dir bust? Did I do directory busting? I would recommend dir busting. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Let's just do some directory busting then. wfuzz directories. Echo URL. And export URL to be HTTP that. Let's remove fuzz. Just the fact. We count it. Let's go. We saw hats with big guns. That's strong. Thought I did this. Oh, let's see how it goes. There's got to be a hidden directory or something. You know what he's gonna do is he's gonna have it be the 62,283rd like thing. Obviously it's not categories, we know that. And it's not gonna be what we would expect, right? Because we have authors, /authors, /categories, and / yeah, we have /authors as well. Oh my god, this redirect is so annoying. Oh, file busting. Okay. Let's see. Let's bus files then. $37,050. We have a sitemap.xml again, which I did find. Watch, it's gonna redirect me to HTTPS again. So we have some extra ones here. Let's just check them in the meantime. You see, that's just a sitemap though. There's gotta be something. Is it XML external entity injection? If we get a login? I mean, it supports XML. So there's entirely the possibility that you guys just cheesed it. How did you cheese it, man? How did you cheese it? Hold on. What did you do? Oh, the cheese was fixed? Okay. You are nowhere near the cheese right now either. Okay, don't worry. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, I was like, I don't wanna be cheese and stuff. Gotta believe, man. Gotta believe. We gotta believe, Tiberius. Gotta believe in the dream, dude. Gotta believe in the dream. Let's see if we can find something, anything. Come on, W Fuzz, don't let me down now. Don't let me down. What request are we on at a flicker? It's at like 5,000. You can definitely pwn this box, I have no doubt. Oh yeah. Cool beans. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the encouragement. All the love, peace, and positivity in your direction, my friend. And shout outs to Tiberius' squad. Shout outs to everybody there. W Fuzz. Give me something, give me anything. Give me a foot, give me a footstep. This is probably like, in the meantime, we have potential users. I'm gonna add that over here. So potential users currently include Jane.doe, John.smith, Emily.white, and Alan.turing. Let's see if those are registered users on the website. Question mark. While we do this, go to login. And login, invalid username or password. So there is no error message username enumeration. Like, just Jane. Jane Doe. Nada. Not a thing. Let's see. In the meantime, we're just gonna relax. We're gonna relax. I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
S1REN_official. Please relax. 1 for 0 bits.
Hey, S1REN official, can you count? Yeah, I can count, dude.
Follow the channel.
Can I count? Is that a hint? Are you trying to hint at me? You trying to hint something? Welcome, Ragnarok Karis. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hint, asterisk, hint, asterisk. Can I count? Can I count? Can I count? Well, yeah, I can count. And there was something here. More details. What I'm gonna do is refresh this. Maybe you mean something like this, right? Insecure direct object referencing. Maybe. Send this to Intruder. And we're gonna pop this in here. Go to payloads, we're gonna load. Let's go to here, opt, and seclist. And then we'll do fuzzing 9 to 999. And let's just start attack. I just have to make my own here. Disregard this. CD2 opt. And CD2 seclist. CD2 fuzzing. And what we're gonna do is cat digits and make our own real quick, because that's just the way I'm doing things. 6- digits. And oh, whoa. Believe says, how many were in sitemap.xml? That's a great question, Believe. That is a great question. So we checked sitemap.xml. And if we go there and disable this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we can open all these up. And whoa, hold on. Sorry, these items are not available in your region. This area is only accessible. Okay, so let's intercept, refresh. This is a repeater. Got something there. Okay. Hold on. Ah. Alright, HTTP. Nothing there. And alright, so that's cool. We'll check that out in a moment. But before I do that, I want to cat this. And what we're gonna do is, well, that's gonna be 001, 002. I mean, this is gonna be ridiculous, but I'm gonna touch custom numbers. And a custom numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, up to like 20, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And I'm just gonna load this in real quick and see if there's any like IDOR happening. Custom numbers and start attack. Goodness gracious. Nothing? Baseline requests. Ugh, something in my eye. Alright, so if that's the case, we're talking about region, right? This area is only accessible to specific geographic locations. Alright then, so we need to spoof our location, is my guess. There's nothing under files. We've done SQL checks, we've done IDOR checks, we've done checks for CVEs for WorkZerg. We've done quite a lot in a short period of time, but somehow or another we're gonna have to spoof our location. Maybe if we X forwarded for 127001, do we get anything? Anything? Interesting. So that's not it. Am I even still connected? Cancel. And let's go back here. Proxy. It has an hour. Oh, it has an hour timer? What? Hold on. Refresh. Bookstore, view hub. And I gotta log in again. Okay, un momento. Logging in.
Welcome, intruder, to the remnants of my dreams, where hope and sorrow intertwine a space. Under the moon's gentle gaze, where my truth lies, find me in the ruins, where love never dies. Welcome never dies. Welcome, intruder, to the remnants of my dreams, where hope and sorrow intertwine a space. Under the moon's gentle
And my credentials do not want to work. Come on.
ruins, where love never dies.
I forgot password. Reset. So I only have an hour on there. Bummer. Let me refresh this and reset my password.
Welcome, intruder, to the
Wait, let me log out of this. And back to the scene. Oh no, wait, I gotta log in here too.
moon's gentle gaze, where my truth lies, find me in the ruins, where love never dies. Welcome never dies.
Still saying invalid username password combination. That is horse radish. Hold on.
Mama followed your channel.
Alright, it's not letting me log in. It says password reset hash invalid. This is kind of annoying. I'm not sure here. Let me just restart my browser. Dance party break. That's right. Yeah, hacking hub. And log in. Okay, apparently that logged me in. View hub on bookstore. Launch hub. Okay. Yeah, it may be because I cleared the browser data. Launching container. So we had... I left off here. Dude, did my burp suite just brick? There we go.
Keep trying. Intruder.
Alright, new domain. Alright, okay. / sitemap .xml. Alright. So, sorry, these items are not available in your region. This area is only accessible by local staff or specific geographic locations. If it's accessible by local staff, that's great. That just means we need to change our header and essentially go to try to go to something like the loopback adapter. Which brings me to my next point, which is we will go to proxy, intercept is on, and we will right click this and send this to repeater. Go here and do what I wanted to do before. Okay, so that's resolving. Excellent is okay. And X forwarded for localhost. 200 okay. So that actually worked. Hold on. And then what did we get back though? Test book B. Author Alan Turing. I'm probably maybe because you clicked. What do you guys think here? Is this the right path? Hold on. What if I drop this? Am I going nuts? Am I going nuts? Close out of Bloodhound Python here. Bloodhound. Close out of this. Free up some RAM. I had a send request on this, and it should say not available in your region. Come on. Come on, Burp Suite. Come on. SGT UC says GOAT. Greatest of all time. I don't know about that, dude. I remain humble. Even, you know, as somebody in InfoSec is known for just web app testing, web app security. I remain humble, dude. And maybe this machine will humble me. I'm curious. What I'm more curious about is why in the Sam hell this is not loading. We're gonna have to go to proxy, intercept is on, refresh, send a repeater again, and send, and then, so that works here. Now if we X forwarded for 127001, did it die again? No, it didn't die again. But thank you so much there, guys, for talking in the chat. I get a little nervous. So, is Burp having a stroke or something? If dude, it's like, it's cranking out on me. But send. Look, dude, we're getting a 200 okay for the local host, and that is pretty righteous. So if we're getting a 200 okay for the local host and getting this back, can I create or show response in browser, copy, see if there's anything different from a visual perspective? Hacking 101. Yeah, this is definitely a little different, I think. No. Electric sound. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send this along. Am I going too quick? And Burp Suite is like, stop it, Siren! Stop it! This was meant to be a hard box. Sorry, Burp Suite. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What we're gonna do is go to proxy settings, and I'm gonna add a header. Just request header. Match nothing. Replace with that. And then I believe, and it is a good day when you peep. I believe, it'll bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart. And let's go ahead and see if that is actually being, as long we'll intercept this with a regular request. There we go. X forwarded 4 is being sent along for this. And home X forwarded 4 127001. Excellent. So we're sending that along with each request. And there were some features that were not implemented yet, but maybe locally they are. So let's go to categories, browse fiction, browse nonfiction, more details, purchase book. No! Oh my god. I suck, man. John Hammond, I shake my fist. John Hammond. Hold on. So we didn't find anything in files, right? We didn't find anything in files. But what if we do raft medium words and see if there's anything there while that goes. And this here says, look, it's not accessible in your region, but now when I refresh it, it works. See what I mean? So we found an X forwarded for localhost vulnerability. And I can click on this and purchase book, and that does nothing. But maybe SQL injection off that? Off of an X forwarded for? You don't care one, no. But it does bring me here. The one that was looking funny. What about the links that were on the page we couldn't see before? I.e., more details, try them all. Let's go to the home page. I mean, we have the 3 ones here. Categories, authors, and new arrivals. Fantasy. Only got an hour on this. That hasn't changed or updated. If that hasn't or isn't the case, authors, no links here, categories, sorry, futures past, more details. Browse nonfiction. World Today. Sign up. Sorry, guest registration is currently not enabled. Our API database. I want to contact us. Can we contact us? No? Back to home. So meet the authors. New arrivals. That's a pound sign. That's a pound sign. That's a nowhere. Browse categories. There's no additional categories, believe. With the 3, yeah. No additional categories, and we did find the X forwarded for localhost. Count the number of categories on the page versus the number in the sitemap. That's a great question. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Well, there's only 2 here. Hold on. Can I count? 1 second, dude. 1 second. Hold on. We're gonna open up all of these. Let's open up each one. Let's be thorough. This is the one that strikes me. Right here. So, this is the one that was geographically... There's definitely some here. In fact, this URI is going into here. And... I'm going to keep that as is. 8, 7, and 4. Let's close out of these. Aha! Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Hell yes. Okay, so we actually have a freaking input field. Fantastic. And I was right. It's definitely like XML external energy in the injection. Let's do XML or XXE hack tricks real quick. Or I could just do XXE ref. And we can drop something like this in here. We could do something like this. And hold on. It's gotta be. So I'm gonna intercept this just in case. Intercept is on. Refresh. This gets sent to repeater. Period. And first rule of web app, click everything. Yeah, dude, for sure. For sure. And what we're gonna do is grab this real quick and add our own little field. It's gotta be XML, external entity injection. And then we'll call on like data example. Something like this. Like this is a Debian machine. Yes, I think it's a Debian machine. 1 second, let me verify that. Yeah, it's a Debian machine. I had a hunch. Okay. And so instead of, that's all good, example.com, but data is gonna go in here instead, actually in description, where we end up getting more info. And this example and submit. Message, book updated successfully. Hello! We got it! Okay, now let's see. Pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. Oh no. Oh goodness. I have done myself in. Hold on. Instead, I'm gonna do something a little different. Dude, I knew it was XML external entity injection. I knew it. It was like, it had to be proc self environ. And then what users are on the machine? www admin. Let's go ahead and get that Etsy password. All that goody. Let's grab that and bring that over. And there we go, www admin sshd. So we're gonna highlight this and IRC no login, www data, manLP games, sshd, x. So user 1000 is real user, www admin. At this point, we could honestly just let's go back out of Slayer Labs and go to bookstore. I'm going to nano users now that we have a real user, and I'm going to begin in the background. Well, Hydra ref just real quick. We're going to do Hydra dash L as what was it? Cat users. Hydra dash L. And then we'll say www admin dash p, and then we'll say user share wordless rocky.txt ssh at. I only have so long on this box, so un momento por favore, and I need that IP address again, and let's see, copy. And we're gonna drop this IP in here. And now that we got that, go here and see if it just exists in RockU. If it exists in RockU, we'll get it. If it's being throttled, that sucks. But we have a real user, and that is good news. There are other things that we can try in the meantime. Yeah, so let's go ahead and drop a bling, my friends. Let's drop a bling. We need that shine. We need that shiny shine. Or the police siren chirp. You know how it goes. XML external entity injection. So
S1REN underscore official play police siren sure.
now we need to go from XML external entity injection into RCE. We could do that, but it is not Windows, it is Debian. And if we check back inside of our notes, I do not believe. Wait a second. Aha! Hold on. Responder. Responder dash IWLAN O. Crap, hold on. How am I gonna do this? Am I gonna actually have to port forward to do this? Am I gonna have to actually open a port forward on my gateway in order to do this? I need to know this. This is a need to know kind of thing. Because, you know, crucial. But I could open that up and then we could do a responder and see if we could get a hash for the www admin user or web admin user here, which by the way is not even, what am I doing? No, it's right. www admin. I use ngrok for reverse shell. ngrok. Unified application delivery platform for developers. Share your local server. I do not have ngrok. Ingress platform for developers. Okay, crap. I may actually have to port forward here if it's gonna be like on sirensecurity.io. I have a little blog post on how to do this kind of exploit. Just in the meantime, we're gonna let that keep running. But please do check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in the chat. Please join me. YouTube, exclamation point, YouTube, exclamation point, GitHub? Nah. Exclamation point, YouTube, exclamation point, Discord, and exclamation point, bling bling in the meantime. And if you are new to cybersecurity, welcome to the Siren official family. I want to welcome you. Here's a link. And aside from that, that is how you can go from a 0 to Navy SEAL of Kraken. And if you are in a red team or on a red team and you just got tasked with a Class B, but you don't know what to do or how it's going to go, honey, what I do is I just drop that link in there for you. That's what I do. Just drop that link in. So there's a bunch of links, bunch of resources. But in the meantime, this is going. It's probably not going to exist there. My guess is that we are going to have to do XML external entity injection into capturing an NTLM hash or something of that sort. So if that's the case, actually go back to my website. Perry here, checked LinkedIn messages. I got some tea for you. Heck yeah, dude. What's up, Perry? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope all's going well. I did hear the news about all that tough stuff in that situation, and I'm sorry to hear all of that. And you know, I wish you the best, dude. I wish you the best. Peace, love, positive mental energy in your direction, my friend. And let's see. From XXE to RCE. So this is my little blog post on it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in the chat. But here we are. XML external entity injection. And let's see. XML version 1.0, so on and so forth. We already have this. The thing is, I am definitely gonna need to forward a port through my gateway. And if I can't, I mean, I really, there's gotta be a better way of doing this. Is there another way in? Tibby! Tibby, my friend, to Tiberius! Is there another way in other than this? Because if this is it, then I have to like pause the stream. I have to forward a port. Hold on. I'd have to actually get my web server looped over to this machine on DHCP. Open up, you know, port 8888 or whatever. What are you trying to do? Trust me. Install NGRock. Okay, NGRock Kali install. Okay. Oh, this is different than what I saw before. Okay. For Linux and download. Thank you kindly. And we'll go ahead and show that in the folder. Open a terminal here. And come over here. Oh, over here. And open terminal here. Screw it. We'll just do this as root over here. This is not going to work, so we'll go to CD to home, Kali downloads, and we are going to tar-xef, NGRock, and CD to NGRock. Actually, we're going to copy -r all of NGRock to home Kali machines, and the machine name was bookstore. And then we're going to go to machines and CD to home Kali machines, bookstore, CD to NGRock, and CD to NGRock. CD NG. Oh wait, is this a file? It's not even a. Hold on. Exec formatter. MSB executable. Why is it giving me an MSB executable if I click download Linux? Am I gonna have to use Wine for this? Or Docker? But don't know what are you gonna try to do. Alright, hold on. Let me try something. Curl this, install via apt. Alright. Okay. So, which NGRock? There it is. We got it. Okay. Now we just need to what? How does this even work, man? Run NGRock with your own custom domain. Okay. And we'll say bogus domain asdf.com. ASDF. Error. NGRock. Alright, let me find out what this is a little bit more. It will create a subdomain and port combo which forwards traffic to whatever you run on port 4444. Ayo! Thank you so much. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. Much appreciated. And if you find that my content is educational, inspirational, or anything like that in any way, please, I kindly do ask. I kindly, so kindly ask for your financial support. That way we can, just a subscription, a couple of bucks my way, really does help. It goes a long way towards my car payment and doing even more fun labs like I plan to continue with Slayer labs and a lot more web application assessment, stuff like that for you guys, and kind of just teach you guys web application assessment. Alright, so what's the command then? So I'm not wasting my time here. It is, what's the syntax with this? NGRock, HTTP. What if I just say 4444? Install your auth token. So I have to sign up and get registered. Okay. I have to sign up. There is no other way to do this but to sign up. One moment. Going blind. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Traffic lights. Alright, I'm grabbing an auth token real quick. Yes, I accept. Create account. Multi-factor authentication required. Hold on. I may not even get to this in time. Let's just skip this for now. We got a couple of minutes left on this box. Multi-factor authentication has been enabled. Yes, I can enable it at any time. We're only using this tool for like one thing. Tib says you can also put access controls on it too. Nice. Very cool. Now, let's see. Hey, welcome. AWWF. Can't even pronounce that if I try. Getting started with your auth token. All right. Let me copy this link. I'm having to do this on my host machine until I get that token. So just one moment. Command line.
S1REN followed your channel.
All right. There we go. I got it running. Okay, we're good. We are good. Switching back. We're back. All right, so now we're cooking, but that is off. Oh my goodness, op check. Y'all didn't see that. I'm gonna have to clip that. Hold on, note to self. How do I do this without, I just need a bogus email. That's what I need. Either a bogus email. That's how we're gonna have to do this. Cause yeah, I'm gonna delete my account. 1 second. That was a close call. Alright. You're no longer a member. Great. Now let's go to getting started and sign up and new account and Rock temporary email, because I can't use it without using or displaying my one of my alternative emails on stream. You know what I mean? Let's see if this is acceptable. Let's see if this works. Let's sign up. You're not a member of any account. Okay, new account. Cancel. Yes, delete this old one. And delete. Delete. Traffic lights. Select the traffic lights. I accept. Sign up. Disabled because, of course, DMARC or something is not going to allow this. Oh my god. Alright, you guys are just going to have to see. You know what? There's a better way to do this. I can do this. Hold on. We're just going to grep -iv for basically whatever my email is. That way you don't see it on screen. And if you do, then, you know, that sucks. But it is what it is. And let me NG rock. So I do want to get this done for you guys. I do. And NG rock, let's try on port 4444. And we're gonna need to NG rock HTTP 4444. I need that link, your authorization token. Get your auth token. Copy. And alright. Gonna have to pause this for a second. Get this auth token. And let me add this. You have Tiberius at Tiberius.com? Yeah, I might just do something like that. Like, work with my buddy to get, like, S1REN at sirensecurity.io. Or just something like that. That'd be pretty sick. Downloading. TDV says, downloading NGRock right now. It seems that you need to select your architecture when downloading. Oh, dude, you could totally just curl it if you're on Kali. They give you a curl command. It's a one-liner. Installs the whole thing. But then it's just, I believe the command is ngrock http like 4444. Is that correct? And let me grab -iv e for Nero. That is all I will say. Is inverse that, and let's try loading this up to back to the scene. And in here, 127.0.0.1 on port 4444. Okay, well, you guys are gonna get my secondary email. Remind me to change my 64 character password, and remind me also to change up my dual factor authentication. But here we go. It's for the greater good. For the greater good. And for subscriptions. HTTP 4444. All right. So there you guys have my email. It's neuroscience@gmail.com. Whatever. So we got this running on port 4040. Cool beans. And to get started, one of my emails before I hit mini. Hydration crew. To get started, make a request to one of your, okay. HTTPS app. We're about to visit this. Yes, visit this. Okay, great. So bad gateway. Well, now I need to, in essence, you need to run something on port 444 locally. NCNLVP 4444. And I'm thinking if it's going to be XML external entity injection, we need to do responder. Like, I need to get responder to listen. Crap, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this, Tivi? How am I going to do this? This points to HTTP. Oh, okay, this points to HTTP localhost 4444. So realistically, if I point something here, let's see if we even still have the box alive. Is the box even alive? Does even exist? Yes, it exists. And here we have all this jazz as well. This is all still here, right? Okay, good. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. And what we're gonna do is go to my website and open up Responder. Because I saw this in here and I see 135.139.445, which is excellent. So why Responder? Isn't this Linux? Yeah. You can use Responder on Linux 100%. Because it could be used if it's running Debian and you see 139 or 135.139.445, that is or could be like indicative of Samba or something. It's just I don't know. I don't know how he's configured his CTF. It may be like port 9999 where these are filtered because he has it behind like a Windows domain or something, and I could be reading into that wrong. In which case, I apologize, but we have a local host here on 4444 with ngrock, which means, I mean, I'm thinking XML external entity injection, which we know works. We just need it to point to something like ngrock reverse shell, using netcat with ngrock for receiving a reverse shell. Okay. ngrock TCP 443. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my... Oh, okay, gotcha. Makes sense. I was just confused. Yeah, no problem at all, dude. No problem at all. Totally understand. Total respect. Totally get it. I was thinking it was like gonna be Samba or something like that. So let me just try something, because if that points, if that's external, then I can point that maybe external. I was thinking Responder. I just don't want to go out of scope, and I don't know if that is filtered behind a stateful or stateless firewall, and it's not intended for the CTF. You get my drift? Like that's kind of what I'm being cautious on here. But I just get the vibe that like I would obviously go for XML external entity injection straight into RCE. Which would be lovely. Come on, work with me, computer. Hello, computer. Hello, intruder. Hello, computer. Scroll with me. Scroll with me. Because there is no VPN. He doesn't do it via VPN. Do you want me to tell you? Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. I'm working on it. I got it up on 4444. And if I HTTP to localhost on port 4444, well, that's failed to connect. But that resolves HTTPS ngrock resolves to my local host. So if that is what's resolving, then we can treat this kind of like a webhook. Copy address. And that's going to be 502. Like, I visit this. That's going to be 502 bad gateway. Can I do AAAA? Yes, and that comes through as AAAA. Great. Then what we're going to need to do is pipe that information kind of with XML external entity injection. Kind of something. Let me get a backup of this just in case. And what we're gonna do, that way we're non-destructive if possible. And what we'll do is we'll do file // I believe that's the syntax. Let me just check myself before I wreck myself. Hey, welcome.
S1REN followed your channel.
Welcome to the S1REN official family, my friend. Glad to have you. let's see. Applications. Let me just go to favorites for like open this on up. Open folder. Open folder. And let's do file Etsy password. I believe this should work. Or is it 3? Yeah, it's 3. Okay, perfect. So what we'll do here is file // and instead of Etsy password, we're gonna supply this. Supply or deny. And what we'll do, or something like that, is see if S1REN was here. And then we are going to drop this into the description. And I'll copy this and submit it. And at the box. Nope, it updated. It updated. Description is set to none. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Hold on. We got a user off the machine. I mean, we can keep hydrating, I guess. But I doubt it's going to be as easy as that. There's just no way. If this is a hard machine, there is no way. Hold on. I'll figure it out. It's probably something dumb. Because there are other protocols that you can use, like I highlight in my blog. Like FTP, file, HTTP. You know what? We just may have to use HTTP. Let's try it like that. System, HTTP, this would be HTTPS, realistically. And from XXE to RC, well, let's grab the link right here, something bogus, and bring this over to the front and drop it in. Hey, I got rated from Al was AFK. I enjoyed some of your videos when I was studying for the OSCP. Your work is appreciated. Thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much. Right now we're trying to exploit XML external entity injection on John Hammond's new hard box. And we are going to try and get code execution with this using ngrok. However I end up doing this. But let's say, let's put this maybe in the title. You die. Okay, and submit. Nothing. Nada. God dang it. Do HTTP. Alright, what am I missing here, man? Hold on. File // and then I think if I go here like and I say // I should also be able to do HTTP as // and grab this URL, copy address. I'm just testing locally, quite literally. So that's why that didn't work. But HTTP. Wait a second. Wait, things are coming through. // Siren. What is happening? Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're doing something. We're doing things. This is definitely things. We're just gonna drop this in. I'm gonna drop this in as pwn, and it is ampersand pwn semicolon. But white hats with big guns, that's strong. Formidable fall. Hold on. Description, ampersand pwn, and submit. Will this work? Submit. Nothing. I'm not getting anything, man. I'm not getting a dang thing. I mean, I got the Etsy password. Responder's not gonna work. I mean, responder would work. Maybe hypothetically, theoretically, chronologically, metaphysically, metaphorically, and hypothetically speaking. 10 hours to solve. It took me like 10 hours to solve. I technically solved 3/4 of it in 3 hours for the first time, but I accidentally cheesed it, lol. Then they patched it, so I had to start again. Alright, I know it's impossible then. No, dude, nothing is impossible to those that believe. Nothing is impossible, dude. You just gotta believe. Believe in something, I guess. Even if it's yourself. I personally, I try to believe in myself. Like, from Game of Thrones, when Khaleesi says, you know, or Jon Snow says, well, then what god do you believe in? And she's all like, God? She says, I believe in myself. I'm like, whoa. She's like, I'm not a god, but I do believe or have faith in myself and my ability to do things. And I'm like, that is pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So, HTTPS is not resolving. Did I muck this up? Did I muck this up? Did I just muck the whole thing up? Because we should be able to use the HTTPS or HTTP like system. I could say example, and then I could say HTTPS or HTTP. I mean, we have it forwarded for that, so 127.0.0.1 / and I could put ampersand example this. Well, I figured you might have cheesed your way through, started and ended in the end game, which might have been a spoiler. What do you mean it's not resolving? I mean, it's not resolving, man. It's not, it is not resolving. Submit. Oh no. Did I lose the box? John Hammond. Hold on. I might it might be down. No, it's not down. Can I change this? Yes. Okay. Hey, sweetheart. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. All right. So if it's definitely XML external entity injection, which it is, maybe I gotta put this up here. Hold on. Let's set the version. What was on the sitemap? Non-specified. Okay, that's not specified at all. And data. Check the box. All right, I'm not sure you're trying to access HTTPS though. No, I am. Check it out. See here? Like copy address. So this is our HTTPS. You see what I'm doing here? I know there's some stream delay. So we have example HTTPS, right, to the ngrok, which resolves to my localhost on 4444, which we should get here. And then in the description, I just have it load as example so that it resolves. But it is not resolving. If I hit submit on this, I get nothing over here. And description gets set to none. Now, there is maybe it's in cover image URL. Maybe if I try that? Hold on. I have a new idea. I'm gonna copy this since this keeps refreshing itself. This is getting annoying. We're gonna grab this and grab this and set this here and do something like because that would be such a resolve something, but that's x4 to 4127001, which could be an issue, but that's also how we got here in the first place. You do not have anything running on port 4444. Yeah, I do. I mean, we can ncnlvp 4444. I guess maybe that's what you're. Oh, that resolves to localhost 4444. Okay. I think I see what you're saying. Maybe that's what's going on. That's why I went to localhost 44. It points. Oh my god. I thought that this HTTP requests were being. Okay, hold on. This can explain things. Okay. And example this, and we're gonna take this and move this to cherry tree. Bonk. And submit. And nothing. Nada. Now you get it. Yeah. Well, hold on. And example. So this isn't, it isn't resolving the HTTPS, like outbound egress from this target machine. This box is not going egress for some reason. Now I have, you know what? This isn't accessible if I have x4 removed. I'm pretty sure. It definitely should. Yeah, it definitely should. I'm gonna drop this into the chat. Let me know what you think, guys. Feedback is always appreciated. Try ngrok TCP 4444. Okay. ngrok TCP 4444. Nice, my dude. Okay. And then we're gonna say TCP :// this. Interesting. So in the event that we have to x4 it for when you have XML external entity injection, you can just use ngrok potentially to do this. Let's see how this goes. Shout outs to Tiberius for the hints, man. Really appreciate it. But at least I found the x4 it for. I found the loot. I found that, right? That was cool. And I did learn to count. So, thank you. Let's go ahead and make sure that resolves correctly. Copy this as a backup. As such. Okay. And submit. Damn. 51 milliseconds. 40. web interface, HTTP 7.0.0.4040. Okay, there we go. And cancel. Good stuff. So that resolves. Let's go back to HTTP 4040. Oh, not that. But 4040. And I'm going to copy this link and make sure that this lines up with this here. That is the same, right? That is 100% the same. HTTP 2.tcp. Oh. I was like, what? What? Since when is TCP? What? And I'm gonna have to do some reading up on NG-Rock, but super interesting. Let's go ahead here and keep moving, and drop into this. As such, let's just actually copy this. Oh yeah, oh yeah, baby, come on, come on, come on, let this be the one. Submit. 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 Okay, I think the box went down. Yeah. Launch hub. Okay, okay. Un momento, por favor. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Let's remember this URI. And we have everything already set for X-forwarded 4. And this is launching. Open. Copy this. Actually, just copy this. We still have X-forwarded for localhost, so... Come on, HTTPS, are you playing with me right now? Thank you very much. And... Alright, this looks like it should go. It's not resolving, dude. Check it out. https://tcp.ngrock.io on 13.298, cruising on 13.298, points to 4444. NC isn't running a TLS server. It won't understand TLS3. Yeah, so you know what? We can do incat. What was it? Incat SSL. And then, or NC, can we say netcat SSL with netcat NC closed, but open SSL client does. Just use ncat SSL. We can do ncat. And yeah, but how to listen on a specific port? There it is. -C -S -SSL localhost 443. Yes, install it. Ncat connection refused. Okay, great. No need to make it confusing. Just use HTTP in the XML. Yeah? Hold on. Hold on, man. Seriously, just use HTTP? Is S1REN running a Kali VM? It runs so smooth compared to mine. Yeah, dude, and I have, if you look up my Zero to Navy SEAL of Hacking or Kraken, and you look that up on my website, sirensecurity.io, you will find a complete guide on how to be kind of like just as quick as I am with things. And it just comes with time, dude. It comes with time. Like people like Tiberius and myself and Alhazard and myself, we speak the same language because we've just been doing this for so long. We've just been doing this way too long, man. Unless they change the box, it should have external access. So this is just odd. Yeah, this is just odd. On 4444, like look, if I try HTTP, it's gonna be bogus. Unless they change the box. If we do something crazy here like HTTP, that ain't gonna work. But I lied. I gotta connect. That's so freaking weird, man. What a wormhole. What a wormhole. Okay. Accept encoding gzip. This is good. This is very good. This is very, 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 very good. However, this is not code execution. This is not code execution. However, NGRock, there is a way I saw. Yeah. And then bash-c exec. The NGRock IP as such. Hold on, we might be onto something here. Let me just see if this even works. Bash-c, the NGRock IP, which we do not have. I can take this and I can ping HTTP. Oh my god. Matt does .dev hi honeypots. Yes, hi, hello. If it's an HTTP connection, always, why did you need the NGRock TCP instead of NGRock HTTPS? It could have to do with like, not Proxmox, but how proxies are configured. It could be the host and how he has HTTP versus HTTPS or TLS versus HTTP traffic configured on the box. So that's totally something that he could have done. And apparently people have been tackling this box and it has been changed maybe even multiple times now. So we're rocking along and we're going. TCP should always work because it doesn't care about the application layer protocol. Yes. Yes. Did you use HTTP SIREN official? Yes, I did, man. And thank you for that tip there. I don't know why NGRock. I mean, if it's TCP, that would be HTTPS. I mean, we're gonna get something here. Like, there's no doubt about it. I can get that all day here now. That it's not HTTP freaking S, it's HTTP. I think maybe the reason that it's HTTP is because if we go to our burp suite and we go to proxy settings, you will notice that I have added a header. X forwarded 4127001, that's the local host. Like, literally, think of it going down. To anybody who's listening, that goes down to the loopback address. And that's how we even accessed this page in the first place. So off of his remote machine, i.e. his local machine, it would come through his HTTP, which kind of makes sense. We're doing some sorcery and mathematics here, but yeah. And Netcat also didn't support TLS. Yeah, that also as well. NCAT is just so freaking bad these days. I mean, you can use OpenSSL, but nonetheless, we have what we need here. Like, I can do what /AAAA and submit, and we get /AAAA. And if we have this as the IP, and we ping this, then we should get as we come alive. Then we get this IP for NGRock. And if my understanding is correct, we just paste the NGRock IP in here, and the NGRock IP, or the port that NGRock gave us, which was 13, they're giving us 13.298. And I'm just gonna throw a wild card in here, but let's see if, okay, this is gonna refresh. Let's check our proof of concept. / this. This is bogus, but I want to see how this comes through. Is there any WAF? Is there any funniness? /cx /i dev TCP looks good to the IP as stated in the Medium article, and so on and so forth. And we submit that, and good God, refresh, submit that to, well, wait a second. Hold on, man, hold on. Yeah, no, that should resolve. That should actually resolve just fine. Whoa. Hey, thank you. Fracky, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I usually defaulted to TCP with NGRock anyway. It's just easier to work with, yeah. So, I mean, congratulations to us. We can get info in an HTTP form, but we cannot get a reverse shell. We can't get code execution. And this is just being stupid. Refresh. Yeah, see, /info. We can get that, but get /info. We do not get any shells, which is what is unkosher. How do we go from XML external entity injection with no access to responder? Hold on. What if I run Responder reference. I think we can specify. If I specify -I any or all, and then specify the IP address of NG Rock, that might work. Maybe. Electric sound. Maybe. It's the same IP. 52.14. And spoof this. There we go. Alright, now what I'm gonna try here is for my XML external entity injection. I could use evil SSDP, but that is okay. I think evil SSDP may work. Hold on. Yeah, let's run evil SSDP. Locate. Okay. Evil SSDP. And then I may have an idea here. Forget netcap for a moment. Now the hard stuff starts. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So hold on. Let me see if I can even get a request. Cherry tree, come with me. Get all this bogusness. And that should just resolve. Hold on. If I do that, that goes to 4444, which means I need evil SSDP up, which is evil. Well, it's evil SSDP. Let me look up evil SSDP, see if it's changed at all. So just evil SSDP. And instead of ETH0, what we could do, if I just say evil SSDP can I spoof an IP? That would be great. Cause I've got that here. What if I just do something crazy? I'm gonna do something crazy like Bob Ross. I'm just gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna just see how this resolves. Because that points to 4444. Can I use responder on to listen for a specific port, or does it give me one? DC RPC port 45919. Right? So hold on. I gotta think here. I need water. I'm sorry. I need water. All right, as Tibbs said, now the fun stuff happens. F-U-N, capital F, capital U, capital N. Because my hunch is pretty correct. I'm guessing. But responder IP is this. I am instead... I mean, that is being hosted, though, off isotap.local. Which is where things are gonna get a little weird, man. So... because we have this, and this is gonna come through, and that's fantastic. I can NCN LVP 4444 all the time, all day. And then what we need to do is pipe the information that we get from / to responder. Am I onto it? Are we onto it? Hold on. Oh, jeez. Let me get my Gatorade. This is the freaking FUN stuff right here. So, or H.A.R.D. All right, what do you guys think? Anybody else in the chat have any ideas? What do you think? What do you think here? What do y'all think? Because now we got cruising here. We're cruising. We got this, and this will come through. Now, what if I pipe this, take all of this traffic, and then pipe it to freaking crap. Hold on. No idea, just following your ideas. Yeah, so... Let's see where that comes from again. Before we run into responder. NC-NLVP 4444. And just submit a request real quick. S1REN was here. And submit. And we get S1REN was here. So we're getting info, we're getting data back, which is good. That's a good thing. And now we need to take that data, but that host is 2.tcp.ngrock.io, which gets forwarded to my local host on 4444. Make no mistake. But let's see, ngrock.
_free followed your channel.
Okay, dude. Alright, here is a Hail Mary. A little bit of a Hail Mary here. Rev shells. And I'm going to try something and see how this goes. I just want to see if I connect to that IP and that port, if it forwards to my local host, which is 4444, and that is on port 13298, right? 13298. And if I just do this as a low priv just in case. Okay, that works, and I get a shell. 100%. That works straight through it. Now, what we need is command execution. This is where the fun stuff starts. How in the flying metric are we gonna get command execution on this? Is it code injection, an eval statement? Because what we have is this. Maybe there's like eval or whatever. That's just gonna point to that. This is gonna go, let's draw this out. This is gonna go to my local host 4444, and we are going to get something like, you know, S1REN was here and loves security. So what we're gonna do is drop that into here, and boom. Now what we got is submit this, and this will give us back, this was here, like this will give us back this. This is the flow of things right now. And here is our data that we get back, like no cap. Beautiful. But that's just get data. That's not like, I mean, unless I could take, hold on. Hold on. This is gonna get weird, man. But this is gonna get weird. But can I redirect everything that I get here and toss it to another IP address? Because I can then use that data. I'd be shelling myself, man. What am I thinking? Ah! Alright, I'm a little lost here, guys. I'm not quite yet ready, Tiberius, to throw in the towel, but hurting my head with all of the redirection. Yeah, you're telling me, Spencer. But if you guys like this content, if you like this stream, please, by all means, drop a subscription. It would really mean a lot if you did, because it helps me get by. We are the all right, Tiv.
S1REN_official play voodoo people for 0 bits.
Hold on, Tibby. All right, let's say responder HTTP redirect. Do I have to set up a DNS server? I mean, LLM and R poisoning I can do all day. That's easy. But wait, if HTTP worked, wouldn't... Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be dumb here for a second. I'm gonna be dumb. Give me a second just to be dumb for a sec. Okay? Give me a moment. because that interface is a local host, or 127 -i -help. Hold on. Where do I specify the freaking interface with this? Or -a. So let's specify the interface as localhost, and such, or 127.0.0.1. Could not get network interface info. Why? Evil SSDP. Why? Hey, thank you, Michael, for the subscription. That makes 70 out of our 200 goal. Thank you, my friend, and welcome. Welcome to S1REN Official. It is Evil SSDP localhost, maybe? Alright, hold on. Let me check. There's gotta be a way off the command line landmine to specify that. Evil SSDP -help. Yeah, for command execution in the form, but I mean, that's if and only if it has something like SSTI in it. I'm not sure if it's using a templating engine. Let's go ahead and drop into this. Intercept is on. I'm gonna submit this, send this to repeater, and yada yada yada. Book XML, send, and exported for, like that post data should go through. Sets us free. Alright, we could try something like, okay, HTML purposely professional. Oh god, unknown host. No! Oh my goodness. Did I get a new one? Oh no, wait, that was the old one. Whoopsie. Okay, that might explain it. Let's close this. And proxy, intercept is on, submit. Send to repeater. Book updated successfully. Great. Anything come back? Application JSON. What we could do here is try for like, what is the web frickin' technology? It is Python, right? So Python code injection. I was onto that earlier. Hold on, am I on the right path? Code injection. Let's say Hacktrix. Is there like an eval statement? Or maybe an SSTI? Like, hold on, let me test for this. Price is 7 times 7. Description returns an error. Alright, SSTI. Tricks. Let's see here. What backend is the box running? It's WorkZerg. We could try for like WorkZerg. But it's running WorkZerg Python code execution. Flask maybe. Machine ID. There is a one-liner. Let's see if it's Flask. If there's any Flask involvement. Any Tom. Welcome, 0xrar. Glad to have you. Oh, that's not it. Pin protected. Okay, hold on. There actually might be a way. This is where I think things get actually fun. Hold on. This is where things might get actually fun. Because we go here, right? But what if I just... You used ng-rock. What if I just specify http 127.0. Let me back this up just in case. But in essence, if I can access WorkZerg console, we might be in the good. http 127.0.0.1/console. And let me try this. Return nothing. Return nothing! How can this be? Because we want to be... What WorkZerg runs on what port? WorkZerg port is 8080. Okay, so if it's 8080, then hold on, we're not out of luck yet. On port 8080/console. Nope. HTTP 127.0.0.1 on port 8080. If it's running, the pain is real. It hurts. It hurts. Is that request running in your browser or on the server? Well, right now we have everything forwarded for local host, so it's going downward towards the loopback adapter. And I'm thinking we can hit 8080/console and submit maybe a post request to that, which would be super wonky. But Tiberius says he used an ng-rock. I don't know, dude. He said he used ng-rock to get a shell, which is great, but maybe we have to access... I mean, that's great. I get data. Fantastic. But I think I need to access the console first. This is only hypothetical here. Instead of cover image here, forget this. And submit. Book updated successfully, but description returned no HTML, which is unfortunate because I thought maybe if this is running on port 8080, Tibby, am I on the right path here? Or am I going down a rabbit hole, man? Because 8080 is WorkZerg, and Let's see. Server using Python. I know I'm probably losing viewers. I'm sorry, guys. There are some tricks to bypass Python sandboxes. Maybe. I mean, I know I can get a shell. That's not a problem. I just need code execution. We have no code execution. You can't get code execution without like evil SSDP. I mean, it can't happen. Dash SSDP dash H is, let me grab this and ping so we can spoof it. And the IP changed anyway. Do you want a hint or no? Cause not gonna lie, this part requires a lot. I was stuck here on the XXC for a good few hours. Yeah, no, man. One little hint would be nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. At least I found the loop back. I found the X forwarded for. Thanks, shoutouts to Believe _ if you're even still there. Shoutouts to you, man. All the peace, love, and positivity in your direction. But we're kind of in a rock and a hard place. So the XXE is useful for getting some info off the box, but it is not part of the actual exploit chain. Okay. SSHD config. Okay, alright. Fantastic. If that's the case, the XXE is useful. We can't, I mean, we gotta target certain files. I have a blog post on this actually. You know what? It's running. Oh, it's running MySQL, isn't it? Maybe I can just grab the MySQL file. Hold on, the DB file, file inclusion reference. Not gonna say more. This part is honestly one of the hardest parts. Yeah. My SQL, my.conf. There should be like, here it is, var lib mysql user.myd. This could be it. var lib mysql my.conf. That should be good. This is gonna be the pain, like, in the ass. No doubt. Yeah, nothing there. Like, we got Etsy password, and you have to update each and every freaking time. It is not cool. It is not kosher. Believe _ says, I'm taking notes. I'm here, but I'm watching. You're advanced beyond my level of knowledge and skill. So basically, then let me just go ahead and explain it, Believe. What we have achieved here through enumeration of a sitemap.xml. What did that tell me, right? If I see a sitemap.xml, that tells me de facto that we're working with, like, I'm thinking Windows, I'm thinking XML data, right? So I see this and I'm thinking, great, this is definitely going to be some kind of XML external entity injection. Why? Because it's XML and it's on a website. I just think that's probably most likely the case. We just got to find the field. To recap, we ended up actually discovering and counting through those, thanks for the hint, but we counted through those and we ended up finding one that had it said like unaccessible by geolocation. Well, we're hackers and we're more clever than that. So what we do is we go to proxy and we go to proxy settings and we just set it to localhost. So I set up my own, I hit add and I set up my own and I set x forwarded for. We use something known as the x forwarded for header. What is the x forwarded for header? Just to recap for everybody else out there that may be getting into cybersecurity, that's totally cool. X forwarded for. So x forwarded for, let me show you the wiki on it. X forwarded for, or the HTTP header field. HTTP header field is a common method for identifying the originating IP address of a client connecting to a web server through an HTTP proxy or load balancer. So what we usually do as hackers is we'll be like, look, if a resource is local only and we can't access it, but we need to get to it through a web application, we'll be like, okay, I'm gonna add the X forwarded for to everything. So for example, if I go to / some kind of bogusness and turn on intercept, it really does not matter. But if I turn on, all this like hello world, and I turn on intercept and then send a GET request by hitting the return key, you'll see I get hello world. But there's also an additional header down here, X forwarded for. So if I remove this header and I try to go to something like, I don't know, like this, it will give me an error. Well, it's not, because it's not going to give me an error because I have it in my proxy settings, but it gave us an error saying there was a geo IP issue. So we added it here to go downward in a downward direction to if config like localhost, or if config low, and the low or loopback adapter. So this, if you imagine this little box is the remote machine, what we ended up doing, believe, is we went downward from a public IP address to a local IP address on this target machine. And by doing that, we were able to access a very cool page, which is this. This page did not exist before. In fact, if we go, well, I can't go back, but it brought us to a page that included more books and the ability to edit those books. And as web application assessors, we are always looking for input forms and input fields. You got me? Okay, cool. So we're always looking for those inputs, believe, and you gotta believe, right? So we're always looking for those input forms, and we're always looking for them, and always looking for them. However, yeah. So I saw this and I thought, okay, well then this is just XML data. This is XML data. I know how to work with XML data. In fact, I saw the sitemap and I thought, wait a second, that is going to be XML external entity injection. So, it may come quick to people like Alhazred or Tiberius or myself, because we've just been doing this for way too dang long. But I promise you guys, to any of you out there that are getting new and you're into cybersecurity, just stick with us 100% of the way, and no doubt you're going to succeed, and you'll get your OSCP or some certification of similar caliber. But you got to be willing to learn and just be willing to ask questions. 2x Free says, so just go through LF. Oh, that was in response to Tiberius. But I hope that answers your question, Believe. And if you have any further questions, Believe, since you've contributed so much to this channel, you're like my #1 hero on this channel. If you have any further questions, believe, just let me know. Let me know, and I will absolutely assist you in your endeavors. But right now, we're trying to retrieve sensitive information off of the machine. My idea is that we're going to go, since we know a real user on the machine, which is www.admin, and we know that SSH, yes, for sure. Thank you. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. 100% on board, dude. So what we're going to do is say file /home /www.admin.ssh and then /ID_RSA. And we're going to see if we can get an ID RSA key, which we do not. Oh my God. Tibby. Is it running as root? Do we get lucky? There's no way it's running as root. It's not running as root. There's no way. Root.ssh ID RSA? Like it's just not. No way. No way in hell. But /home www.admin .ssh IDRSA.pub or authorized keys. We wouldn't be able to access that as www data. What if we try etc ssh sshd /rc ssh. Oh, come on. Here we are. It's ssh and then ssh_config. So ssh_config or configuration. Etsy ssh_config and submit. So we can't even get back that, but we can get back Etsy password. No, we're not. We're not getting back Etsy password. We're gonna have bogus data in here, and that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have bogus data in here, and we're gonna set this to Etsy ssh config. Let's try Etsy password. See if we are still on bogus.pngs because it's going to expect an image there, which is fine. Yeah, so we can get the Etsy password, and that is home www.admin, no doubt, no cap. So I was right about that. I was right. Let's try this one more time. Let's try home www.admin.ssh ID_RSA, which it's not going to be that easy. There's no way. Why do we go for the ID_RSA key? Because if we went for an ID_RSA key, then I could just SSH as www.admin -I ID_RSA as, or excuse me, I would SSH -I ID_RSA as www.admin at the target IP, and that'd be it. It'd be game, it'd be set, it'd be match. We'd have shell on the machine. But that is not what's going on here. So you can read local files already? Yes, Spencer. Yes, I can, and yes, we can, and yes, you can too. There was also info files, maybe something there. Totally agree. What we're gonna look for is the workzerg configuration file. Location. One second. I'm gonna do this here. Hold on. It might include credentials. Or like the my.db file. What other files could there be in their directory? I mean, a lot, dude. A lot. So it is Flask. It is Flask. Where would it be? The pathing, though. There's gotta be a path. Hold on. Word Zerg. GitHub. Because what if I try to go for /talks.ini or something? That would be on port 8080, right? But we wouldn't see that from the outside. So if we don't see that from the outside, we would have to do something like http 127.0.0.1 on 8080 / and just see if we get anything back at all. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Nada. File. And then we could go for, I mean, Etsy Shadow, but that's just a long shot. That's not going to come back because we don't have permission as www data on that. So we don't have permission as www data to access that. There was also info file, maybe something there. What info file? Did I miss an info file? What other files could there be in their directory? That's a great question. What if we just do file and then out of the respective directory, dot, I don't know, htaccess? No. Proc self environment. File, please give me this. Proc self environ. Come on. Did it go down again? Oak Spirit says, can anyone here help me with the critical path / path delay, maximum clock operating frequency, and clock skew? I'm not sure this is exactly the right channel for that, man, but I definitely think ChatGPT might be able to assist you with something like that. Sorry, buddy. We counteract. What about their bash profile? I mean, that is one such thing we could go for. We could go for home, www data, and then, or no, www admin. And then the, home www admin, and then we could try .bashrc. Though I don't think we're going to be able to access it because we're www data. We might not be able to traverse into that directory. It might be permission denied. This is entirely a possibility. Can you read proc self stat? Let's check. Proc self stat. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I mean, the processor self stat. You can now enumerate through each of the processes, I think. What, like proc self stat / 0, 1, 2, so on and so forth. So these are the PIDs then. Well, these are not all the PIDs, right? Because it's not grouped like that. I mean, we can have proc IDs, but that ain't gonna help us much. However, network information like netstat would help us tremendously. What about proc self net ARP? Proc self net ARP. Crap. I think it went down again. It went down. Hold on, it's launching a container. You might need to be root to read all the proc stuff. Not all of it, actually. Some of it, not so much. You'd be surprised. Like, proc self environment definitely got patched way back. But no, we just read stat, and that's fine. But to enumerate the running ports, we need to get a list of running ports. So let's get back to what we're doing here on S1REN Official. And let's get back / here to 7, and there it goes again, trying to get that HTTPS. But let's go ahead and continue down this line of thought and just see where we go. There should be one. Let me see. I know there is one. I've read it before, like 7 years ago. I read it without using netstat. It was in like proc self cd proc, and then was it sys, CPU info, no, buddy info, oh goodness, oh god, oh god, hold on. There should be a file that can be utilized here. like the net files. Ori, hey girl. var log. It's not going to be any of the var logs. I swear there was a file, dude, that showed all open ports, proc modules, proc version, proc swaps, proc mem info, maybe proc mem info for CPU. No, it wasn't that. See a proc self net. There's environ. Mount stats, mounts. It's proc self CWD. I mean, that'd be proc self CWD, that current working directory. This is gonna take me hours, man. Proc self CWD. Something bogus.png. Come on, submit. Yeah, it's not liking it. It's that will come through, right? Yeah. So if it exists, it'll go through. There is another freaking file. Hold on. I know there is. Proc version, proc stat, proc modules, IO ports. It was IO ports. Proc IO ports. Wasn't it? Dude. Okay, hold on. Keyboard timer information. PCI bus. Maybe it was that. Oh my god, it was something close. BRV tip. Okay, no problem, dude. No problem. And thank you, Tib. All the love in your direction, man. Specifically when I try to run a web page, it won't connect, but I can run nmap. Anyone had issues on Hack the Box OpenVPN with Network Manager on Linux? You should just be able to run OpenVPN --config and connect to Hack the Box if you're doing Hack the Box. Something.ovpn. And specifically when I try to go to a web page, it won't connect, but I can run nmap and stuff on the box. Make sure you do your IP, that is IP like this, okay? So nano, make sure you do nano /etc hosts. This is your host file, okay? And here you have an IP address, and then it'll be, you know, something here. So you'll have like x.x.x.x, and then you'll have like manager.htb. And then try resolving that, or you just save that file and then visit in your web browser something like http manager.htb, whatever it is for your machine, and that'll fix the issue for you. But let's see, man. Ooh. Let's see. Well, 1 second. You're so welcome, Oak Spirit. If you feel that, you know, anything has helped you here, feel free to drop a follow. Trying to gain more followers, more subscribers, and trying to keep the InfoSec family alive. So let's see. What about Etsy, MySQL, MySQLD.conf? What if we can check the MySQLD.conf file? If we can check that. worth a shot, man. But I gotta get ready for bed here in a bit. Yeah, that ain't coming up. Yeah, it didn't go. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Etsy sysconfig network. Try for that. Trying to get any networking information I can. Okay. Nothing there either. It was ProcNet TCP. ProcNet TCP. There we go. Okay. So we need to make this look pretty. We got it, boys. Boys and girls and anything in between, we have got it. We have got it. Un momento, por favore. With a little assistance of ChatGPT saying, can you make this look pretty? We have got it. Just give it a moment and I will show you everything that is running on this machine. Check this out for bling bling if we close it out here for the end of the night. Tibby, I don't know if you're back from your bio break, but check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Oh my god. Why can we not just face this plain text? There we go. So this is literally everything that is running on the machine. And then remember that, guys, that was proc self net. And we have port 5000 coming up here on the local address. Nice, huh? So I don't know what port 5000 is. I was expecting 8080 for WorkZerg, which is kind of weird. But hey. Got what we got. Love never dies. Intruder. Intertwine and sing. Under the moon's gentle gaze. Alright, so here's 80, which is great. 22. I don't know what's running on port 5000. What runs on port 5000? What is common to run on port 5000? Flask default, which is used. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on to your butts. Hold on.
Welcome, intruder, to the remnants of my dreams. The sorrow intertwined as threes.
No!
The moon's gentle gaze
No!
ruins where love never dies.
No! 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 I need to access console, man. If only it were that easy, lol. Yeah, dude. There's definitely a sensitive file on this machine. Oriana, come on now, girl. Get on, get on. Hold on, let me feed my cats real quick. Un momento. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. I may actually have to call it here. Tib. Yo, Tib, if you want to hit me up with, like, even a directory where that file might be in existence, that would be so sick. Is it the MySQL file? Are we going for a database file? Is there a Workzer configuration file that contains credentials? Are we looking to get in remotely into the MySQL database? Because we can do that. There's a standard file I missed. Like, there's gotta be a standard file that I missed. What? Password? LSA.secrets. SSH. Config. Where is the MySQL database file? Where is the MySQL database file located on Debian?
Welcome home, intruder. Hold on. A white hat reserved.
My.com for CNF.
Keep trying, intruder.
Here's the actual MySQL database file. The MYD file. If that's using NODB, which in our notation, it is running. Dude, where is MySQL from here? Alright, well, this is all local. 172. There is a 127.0.0. It would be these 3 ports. So these are pretty much irrelevant right now. These are basically like irrelevant. These are kind of what we're zeroing in on. Hold on. Trying to think, man. My.cnf. It's my.cnf. No, man. You got Etsy password. Think of others that might contain some stuff. Like, follow that train of thought. Where's the MySQL DB that might tell you? Again, think standard files. Dude, I tried standard files like home, www.admin, .ssh, idrsa, proc self environ, obviously patched, proc self net, which we got all the network information back from. Oh, wait a second. We might be able to get mail information. Hold on. CD, what was that? var mail. And then that would be for the user. www.admin. Come on, this is a far shot. var mail www.admin. And then I think that would be it. And then / www.admin for as if it were a flat file. No, absolutely not. Var spool mail. Think standard files. I'm thinking standard files, man. I really am. http.conf. We could try that. It's just...
Rated your channel with 7 viewers.
Welcome, Blaze Bits. Welcome. I mean, we could try Etsy, http.conf. There's another standard file. Etsy host.allow, host.deny, Etsy fstab, Etsy bashrc. We could try that.
In the darkness, we find the light. Through the shadows, we'll take our flight. Together we'll break the chains that bind. To reach the stars, leave all behind. The beat pulses through our veins, igniting the fire that never wanes. Under the neon sky we will ascend to a place where dreams and reality blend.
I have no idea, dude. You just read it or just read it. S1REN is stuck in John Hammond's hell. Dude, I am stuck in John Hammond's hell right now. He knows what he did. Let me think. I'm like visualizing an entire Linux file system right now inside my mind. So, un momento por favor. We have root file system, home, var, Etsy, var libdb. I mean, I know my Linux privilege escalation like nobody else. I mean, what else is an Etsy cron tab maybe? Etsy cron tab? Nothing. Etsy password. Yeah, I'm just thinking enum, right? Var spool. Mail. www.admin. No. It ain't that either, is it? Oh my god, Timmy. What do I do? Hold on. Don't tell me. It's, would it be like /home? Tib, am I on the right track here with /home www.admin.ssh or .ssh/ID_RSA? Like, it wouldn't be that easy. You and I both know it wouldn't be that easy. It's not in home. Okay. It's not in home. Etsy shadow, no, we tried that. Etsy password, no, we tried that. Let me take a look. Maybe there's something else in the Etsy password. Any other users that are super duper special? Is there a key perhaps that I'm missing? A key file? Like an actual key file, an IDRSA key file or private key file. Etsy SSHD config. This is driving me nuts right now, man. I'm in hell. What do you think, Tib? SSHD_config? Or maybe DSA key? Etsy SSH host public key? Well, I know the answer. Of course you know the answer. Yes, you do. SSH config. Alright, here's the Etsy SSHD config. We got this. Let me pretty this up. If you do a box on THM or HTB, you use this file a lot. I don't use THM or HTB a lot. I try to go through, like, you know, VulnHub. I made machines. I do some of HTB. Don't get me wrong, we do HTB around here. We mess with HTB all the time. And we'll get back to HTB. Don't worry. You have my word. But for now, I'm missing it, man. Alright. Tib, hit me up with the file, man. I'm gonna do what Al-Hazred does. 1 second. When I ask for the hint, I'm gonna scream into a pillow. It's just Etsy hosts, isn't it? It's just Etsy hosts. hold on. Alright, now the pain. Hold on. Etsy hosts. And then, well, this isn't the pain. But we have Etsy. We have www admin as a user for recap. Etsy hosts. And let's just paste this in as plain text. And here we are. Oops. Okay. Use www API or DB as hosts internal for 172. And we also have the net information. Hold on, I am now interested in this. 1 second. I now care about this. I now care about this stuff. 1 second. I now care about this. So we can request this. Use www API or DB as host internal. So we would then hold on. We could do DB protocol is what it's saying. We could do DB 172.18.0.4 on 5,000. Okay. What's up, Katie? Oh, you guys are fighting. Playing. We got some host names today. I think you missed a Y. It's internally, technically. Yeah. Internally. So we could do something like db : / or API. We could access the WorkZerg API. WorkZerg API. The XML external entity injection through x-forwarded 4 with the sitemap.xml counting is only the beginning of how to hack this machine. Well, www API and DB are host names, not protocols. Okay, got you. So then if that's the case, un momento. Un momento, por favor. Then we could just do HTTP. Oh my god, you are kidding me. Hold on. Nothing. DB on 5,000. No. This is an effing gauntlet, no joke. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, John Hammond, man. John Hammond. So they're host names, right? HTTP DB or HTTP API. If that's really just like that, API /. I'm lost, man. Tib, I'm throwing in the towel for tonight, dude. HTTP API. The war is a welcome to Intruder. Welcome, Intruder. Welcome, Intruder. Man, I didn't do great. I mean, this is the hardest. He knows what he knows. It's like if I personally had to make a really difficult machine, it would be something like this, and I would probably use an http.conf file and probably proxy something, and also probably have like a Docker instance with the lateral machine, which is like kind of what he's doing here. So he's got 172.18. Like if I was John Hammond, what would I do? This is what I would do. I would have 172 in private IP address space, 18.0.4 in like Docker or Kubernetes. And then I'd have that running an API or a DB that you could access. So if this resolves to www, then it brings up nothing though. This is the pain. This is a pain. Hold on. It should be www. I mean, if I HTTP, wait a second. This is already exported for localhost. Hold on. Maybe? And then... No. Absolutely not. I'm losing my mind here. Look at the response when you try to hit HTTP API. I did, didn't I? I did. I swear I did. I swear it. Hold on. It's under description. There is nothing being submitted. Did it go down again? Like, no. Nothing, man. Nothing. And API. I mean, it depends what it defaults to, which I'm guessing is 5,000. Right here, 5,000. Yeah, using burp. But HTTP API. Hold on. Send a repeater. This looks ugly, but there, fix that. When I try to hit API, that's a bad okay. Error start tag invalid. Book XML equals. It's a 400 bad request. Hold on, dude. You've got to be joking me. He makes music. I can't even intruder this. I can't even. Hold on. HTTP API could. Maybe couldn't I? Intruder. And then find API. Let's decode this. And then we're going to insert / this. And now we're going to encode it again. Is that even gonna work? That is not even gonna work, is it? Payloads load, and then burp. Let's go to seclist, discovery, web content, burp parameter names. Hold on. Am I on the right track? Am I doing it? Let's just look at the length. Bad requests on that. Everything else. No, this is not right. Everything else is coming back as 212. 212 bytes. Might be my encoding. It's probably definitely my encoding. Discard. Positions. And let's undo this. And then where we have API, hold on, let's unencode this. API, then I would just add %2f API %2f and then add this. And now payloads start. And this should be like legitimate requests. Yeah, but this won't tell you much. Bookstore, not again. No idea. Haven't done this box. It's all good, Oreo Bite. We're doing it. Because you need to grab the regular page after. Okay. Well, then let's discard the intruder attack for the time being. If it's the regular page after, then that would be, oops, Control-Shift-Q, HTTP API. Yeah, that's what I was searching for, like API / that would be like resolution, natural resolution to port 5000 / what? 1 index. Dude, I am brain dead right now. Thank you, John. Thank you, John Hammond. Let's find API in here. Hold on. %2. Deadpool 3020 with the subscription at tier 1. Welcome and thank you for the 2-month sub, my friend. What up, Deadpool? How's it going? Shout outs to you. Yeah, John's box does this to us. This hurts me, Tibby. At least I am not alone in my pain. So, Tiberius, the way I would test an API and the way you test an API is obvious. We have /API /V1, V2, V3. Why am I not on the right track with this right here? Because that would be /API port 5000, I would assume respectively, right? Port 5000, which needs to be encoded. Port 5000 / and then that. I am so brain dead. And anyone here have recommended ways to compile together information, resources, and notes? Yeah, dude. Absolutely, Oak Spirit. Make sure you're using Cherry Tree, dude. Cherry Tree in a flat file system. Check out my website at SirenSecurity.io. So I'll pull that up for you. SirenSecurity.io. And I got a link for you. No problem, buddy. 0 to hero kind of link. But it is not going to be without great pain. Go ahead. Dude, is my intercept still on? Yeah. Okay. I got you. 1 second. I got you with the links. There you go. Also, to the new subscribers, ! YouTube, ! Discord, and bling bling, my friends. Cherry Tree is cool. Dude, the power of Shift Alt F for foreground color, Shift Alt B, the function key, the left and right arrows, the highlights, zeroing in on low hanging fruit. What we are doing right now is not for the faint of heart. What we are doing right now is an extremely difficult machine. I do not know any other way to put this. It's probably the most difficult web machine I think I've ever encountered. To date. At least to date. This is why everyone's raving about it, because it's just insane. It's insane. Johnny boy. Good job, Johnny boy. You put Siren, Tib, and Alhazred in our seats right now trying to do this stuff, man. Trying to do this stuff. The XXE is only the beginning. The X forwarded for local host. Then you have to discover Etsy host. Then you have to discover that HTTP API actually resolves to this and to that and to the other. Hold on. Let's just go back to basics representing our aces for a second. Start tag, invalid element name, line 1, column 2, API line 1, and there's nothing coming back from our, okay, this is clearly not the way, but let's see what throws this error message. ASPX. X Tiberius finished it. He said it took him multiple days. It gets insanely more complicated. Oh yay. Oh yay. Executed the following commands. Hold on. Hoorah, hooray. Well, look, guys, in the meantime, if for anybody who is new here, if you want to know what we're going to be working on tomorrow, it'll either be this, depending upon what the community wants, or we're going to be continuing with Ghostsnare. I do want to brick this box. I want to brick this machine. But yeah, good job, Tib. You did amazing, and your whole crew did amazing. I do not have quite the following that you have or Al Hazred. I'm sorry, I don't. But nonetheless, thank you guys very much. And if you would like to continue with me through Slayer Labs and Ghostsnare, and what we've been building and what we've been doing, because we are on to good things here, real good things. And yeah, stick around and drop a sub if you like. And yeah. Deadpool says, wow, look at this magnificent tool come along. Super excited for it. Believe says, thank you, Siren. Nice work tonight. Thank you, Believe. Thank you, Believe _ Thank you so much. Deadpool 3020. Welcome to the Siren official family. We are loving, we are compassionate, we are caring, we are kind to everybody around here. At least we try to be, all right? We try to be. We try to help each other out because that's the way this world should be. And yeah, I mean, we got pretty far. We got pretty freaking far with this, man. And I'm seeing some API, I'm seeing some ASP.NET. I'm seeing quite a lot at the moment. Hey, yo, Deadpool gifting a tier 1 sub. What are you doing, Deadpool? What are you doing being so nice? Hold on. Holy cannoli. What are you doing being so nice, Deadpool? Who told you you could be so good? Who told you you could be so nice? Thank you, Deadpool. Thank you very much. We're at 71 of our 200 goal to pay my car payment. Just to pay my car payment, man. Just to, I mean, just to, hold on, where is it? Just to pay my car's extended warranty?
S1REN _ official played Cars extended warranty 2 for 0 bits.
So, all the love. Live long, everybody. And prosper. And remember to keep growing together. And dude, to John Hammond, what a freaking box, man. What a freaking box. I don't even know where to begin past this point because I have no brain cells left. Start tag, invalid element name.
Driving through the night, feeling so alive. Something in my veins.
Invalid element name, line 1, column 2, API.
I'm on
Line 1. You can hear it in my voice. I'm like getting Darlene at this point from Mr. Robot. I Is it time to stop and rest? There ain't no rest for the wicked man. No, you're right. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. But thank you guys for the subs today. And every little bit counts and every little bit helps. I'll be back online tomorrow. Tib, are you going online tomorrow, buddy? Are you going to be online? Oh, let me raid somebody. Let's raid. A white hat is earned. Let's get it. You guys know how this goes. White hat is earned, boys and girls. It's earned. Guys, all the peace, all the love, all the positivity. But we gotta raid somebody, and we gotta tell them that a white hat is earned. Who is online right now at this hour, at midnight? Recommended channels. We can write. What do you think, GoPro Slowyo? What do you think, dude? Mr. Horologist. Okay. Mr. Horologist. Guys, we are going to raid Mr. Horologist. And when we raid, we're going to say a white hat is earned. On behalf of S1REN Official. On behalf of Tiberius. On behalf of Alhazred. And everybody else in the InfoSec world. Like all frickin' dozen of us. All 24 that exists in science and technology. And a black hat is burned. That is correct. A white hat is earned, a black hat is burned. So, let's go ahead and, because security matters and peace of mind matters for people in a story. So, we're gonna raid Mr. Horologist. I'm queuing it up. The raid has started, everybody. Make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready to rock. And we're going to say a white hat is earned in 3, 2, 1. A white hat is earned.